All right, let's see how this is gonna go. And I can clearly hear it's working over the audio. So, Doug Beck's audio check one is completed. Turn that off so I don't hear myself talk. You know it's working. I see Tony Wallow has joined us in chat, and I see Bobby Warren has joined us in chat. And so far, that is it. And what you're looking at is a Zoom window up in the upper left-hand corner and my background that I put on my computer. And I've been working on some things in DaVinci, but this isn't about DaVinci. I tried to set this up to mimic or do what Doug does, and wasn't too successful at that. I did get an email from BH Ringer today who sent me a fantastic link for DaVinci, about 23 minutes in length that I watched, and there are some things in there that I did not know that I need to go learn and practice. Tim Soul says, "Where's Doug?" Doug canceled both his shows today. The Fortnite that he does every morning and his daily show at noon. I'm pretty sure it was due to his workload or something along those lines. Uh, that's all I know. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I thought I would be nice and kind and fill in for Doug, and I can see my camera is way off because I was playing around with the green screen earlier today. In fact, I think if I bring this up full screen, the way I have this set up is my background's here. If I turn off the green screen, and I kind of cheat when I do this, I'm lazy. So that's the green screen. I actually reduced it and extended its height because I'm experimenting with something. And that's all I got to say about that at this time. I'm going to go ahead and choose the background again, and we know it's probably going to be the one that I like, which is, well, you know what, let's just go with that one. And then because I'm not using the green screen, that's why if I move suddenly, you'll see the green screen, or in this case, the red screen on one of these hands, this hand. That's pretty cool. And what it's doing, it's not red, it's picking that bucket up in the background. That's all it's doing. If I go up here, it's going to pick up what it's. And I tried earlier today to mess around with this and actually get some cool effects. Like if you wave your hand really quick, it almost looks like it was in, layers or whatever. That went horribly wrong. So, as is the show is going to go horribly wrong. I can tell that right now. I'm going to reach up and see if I can adjust this camera just a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit better, not much. Now I could probably bring the green screen in, although I think I have it too tall. I also enabled live reactions. Again, I'm trying to be as close to what Doug does as I can be, and I don't need Zoom running. I've had Zoom running for the better part of 4 hours now. Nobody's joined me. I kept it public for a long time, not private, just to see if there would be any bombers. There weren't. Just my luck. I'm gonna go ahead and pop chat out and bring this over here and make chat full screen. Now I'm clearly, although we only have Tony, Bobby, and Tim in chat, I don't even know how many viewers are watching right now. Let's see if it tells me over here how many viewers are watching. It says 3 people are watching, so I guess chat and this is accurate. So that's cool. What can I do? Post the link in Doug's chat. Well, what link are you going to post in Doug's chat? Doug's doesn't, as far as I know, Doug is not streaming right now. He canceled them. He sent me an email and said he was canceling both his streams. So I'm not sure where Bobby's going to post the link. We can check out the reactions. The video link for Alice to come in. Okay, I'm sure. Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe pick up another subscriber. Oh, no, I think Alice is already subscribed to the channel. In fact, I know that she is because I misinterpreted her name and I actually called her Alex instead of Alice because I did not hear properly what was being said. So what I'm going to do now, just to kill time, at least a half hour, it's going to be 24 minutes of pure boredom. Let's bring up DaVinci Resolve. This is what I've been trying to do all day. Well, for the last 45 minutes anyway. There's a new way you can remove object removal in DaVinci, and I'm going to have to really hunker down and learn how to do it. I brought up another image here and another image here because I want to throw them into here. Now that's interesting that this image right here is not showing up. So if I turn off the bubbles and I turn off the background, then I don't get anything. And that, again, this is kind of something that's going on with DaVinci. I think if I bring this over here, yeah, it's just not there. If I go into here, it's there, but it's not showing up. And for the life of me, I don't know why. It might be because I'm doing the object removal. I don't know. I would think not, because I wasn't doing any object removal in this, and clearly not. There we go. Apparently I wasn't. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's right. I did not track when I rotoscoped this out. I did not track it completely. I cheated and took a live still. Bring chat back up. Yeah. So I don't mind you posting links, but let's be sensible about the links we post, please. This link is for, that link says it's for Carrie's show. And again, people are made mods so that primarily they can run the chat, and if they want to post a link, they can. And I, for the most part, don't curtail or do anything about the mods. We'll discuss that later tonight. So I'm going to mess around with this for just a minute. And I'm going to come back over here to this one. I'm going to go into the color page. I've tried about 4 different ways to Sundays to do this right now, and nothing's worked. So I'm going to go with what I pretty much know how to do. And I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to just go all the way across to this corner, and then up to here. And I'm going to really roughly do this because of the limitations of time more than anything. And if this works halfway decent, then I will go back and do it a little bit better. Uh-oh. What happened? I lost. What happened? Oh, what in the world? Okay, I gotta go in and check out my, there we go, I'm back. I gotta go in and check something out on my, there is Alice. Hello, Alice. I gotta go check something out because that has done that about 3 times now and it shouldn't. So I'm gonna go back to here and just really rough this out really quick. And then this one's gonna be fun because I can't go down there. I want to get both of us. And again, I know this isn't going to be 100% right because I'm just doing it in a hurry. That's interesting. Did I? There it is. I was going to say, I knew I put one down here, and I'm just going to bring this down and connect that. And that is masked out now, but it's only showing the background, but it's not showing what it is supposed to be showing. So that's interesting. Now, why is that? Let me figure this out. So if I add my alpha out to my alpha in, that's what it's supposed to do. If I come back over here, that's what it's supposed to do. Cool image, cool effect, but not what I want. So now I need to figure out, why is it this way? Is it because it's inverted? Let me see if I take that away. Nope, that ain't. I had this problem the other day too. I somehow I have object removal on. Let's turn on. Oh, there we go. I had okay, so this is what I'm working, object removal. That works the way it's supposed to. If I turn object removal off or on, it takes the background out. If I turn it off, it gets me that. So I think if I come back over here, yep, that's good. And I'm going to have to redo that, but that's fine. Now, here's the issue. If I don't go track that out, when I bring this over here, it's only going to be a partial. So what I usually do is I come in here and I go to the first frame. I go to the color page. I grab a still, open up the gallery, export this out, and export it out to my stills. It automatically goes there. This is going to be titled. I didn't really intend for this to be a DaVinci, but that's what it's probably going to end up being. So we're going to call this Yana JPEG. We're going to export to my stills. I'm going to come back over to here. We'll bring this over here for now because I'm done with that. I'm actually going to go grab that still in my media pool. DaVinci stills. It's alphabetical, so her name is Yana Bell. It's going to be down toward the end right there. Bring that in. Bring it into here. Looks good, except for the little bit of problems on the end. Clear that out. Don't need that. Now, why is that taking precedent? Well, it's taking precedent because I need to move that up and that up. And then I believe this here, that over there, that over there. Then I want to come into this particular picture and I want to zoom it down. Okay, I'm going to have to redo it because I don't like the black edges. Another issue I have. I will figure that out later. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Bring it down up to here. Zoom it in a little bit more. When I get this to match what I have down here, in other words, I'll get rid of the background, then that'll blend in really good. And about right there will be fine, I believe. And then I have another one of my grandson, the same thing. And then I can do the same thing with this one, roboscope it out and or try the other way. And go from there. And then when I get it all done, I'll just take a still picture of this. Now, I don't know why this one's not showing up. This is weird. DaVinci's been acting really weird lately. Very, very strange. I don't know why. Really do not know why. So that's enough of DaVinci. Come back over here. Nobody's joined me in Zoom yet. Bring the Zoom credentials back. Now I'm going to look at OBS, and it's going to be mirrored because I'm looking at the OBS source, and I want to see why that keeps timing itself out and going over there. Video device is a camera, and it's going to be the webcam that's behind me that I use as a fish cam. That's what that is. That's correct. So if I come back over here like this, then that you don't see the mirroring, but that is correct. I'm going to bring it back over here, and I'm going to deactivate that camera. I don't need that camera running, even though it shows everything. Put it up there just in case I do decide. So I'm going to deactivate it. I don't need it running. I don't need to see where it's running. Now I'm trying to figure out why this is timing itself to Disney when it should not be, because this is the camera that's up that's running Zoom. So if I try to activate this camera, it will not activate. It cannot activate because it's already running in Zoom. And then this one is not going to activate either because it's the same camera. This is the DaVinci logo that I put my camera over, so I don't need it going. And then this is the DaVinci thumbnail. Same thing, it's just the properties for that. The display capture, if I want to change that, turn it off, I just come up here to here, and let's put it over there. And that should not be showing that. Let's go here. There we go. That should pop out. That's correct. That's monitor number 3. If I turn this one on and connect it to monitor number, not 3, let's go monitor number, I don't want monitor, let's see what that's capturing. Oh, that is capturing number 3. So we're going to go into there and go to this one. There we go. Hit OK. Shrink that down about like that. Turn this one back on right there. And then we have one top the other. There we go. 13 more minutes of something to do. Boy, this is going to be fun. Let's adjust this one a little bit. I like how it looks. It's got everything except the, I don't want the black line on the bottom, so I think it's Alt. And we'll just trim that down a little bit. And then if I want to make it smaller, hit Control and put that up in there like that. That takes care of that. What else can I discuss today? I don't want to go back into DaVinci, but I mean, I do want to go back into DaVinci, but I don't want to go back into DaVinci, if that makes any sense. So if I do that, then it's still not showing this one right here, and I don't get that. I don't understand that. It should be showing it. Now it's doing it. Go back to the beginning, and there it is. Let's work on this. Let's see if I can get this to resemble that. I think I might be able to do that in 15 minutes. I do not know. Well, I can't work on it when it's super small like that. And how do I do that? Let's go back into here. Let's go back into there. Let's make it full size. Makes it full size, and let's bring it back to the center. Just like that. That's now centered. Go back into the color tab. Oh yeah, I can work with this now. Put an alpha node in, connect the alpha node. That way, if I'll try the window. I'm going to try the magic mask, and I'm going to go to object. Let's go person. And then hit this and take this out. Take that out. Nope, that didn't work. So I'm going to kill that. Okay, so now DaVinci's locked up. It's not going to do anything. There we go. Do that. Do that. Do that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And I want to see if I can't get rid of that. I cannot. Get rid of that. And a little bit of, oh, I can move that mask down. Let's just move that mask down. That's fine. Jesse Pinkman. Hello, Jesse. Good to see you. So that's going to just keep my granddaughter and I think. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think. So I'm going to come back over here. Oh, yeah, that worked just perfectly. Now, the bad thing is I'm in the middle of the frame, so that's what the problem is. And I don't want to be in the middle of the frame. I actually want to be at the beginning of the frame. Go back to the color page, and then I'm going to get rid of all this. Good to see a lot of Doug's Fortnite people show up for his afternoon stream and actually show up for me filling in. And yeah, Greg's not watching. That's not a big deal. Let's use the takeaway, and let's see if we can't take away the background now. That didn't do anything. Take that away. That's still not doing anything. Take that little bit away. That's still not doing anything. Interesting. Clear all that out. Go into here. Oh, that says person. I want object. Even though there's no objects there. Maybe that's the problem. All right. And then if I invert it, and then I want to take away all this black. That's not taking it away. Oh, maybe it is. Well, I don't want the black though. Let me take that away. Let me go look at that. Nope, that's not what I want. I know that's not what I want. I'm gonna disconnect that. It should go around. Long Dog, hello, Long Dog. Temporarily filling in for Doug. I could go up until 1 o'clock with this debacle, but I won't. I'm just trying to remember how to mask something out to get it to look identical to what I already have masked out, which is this. I mean, I know I can do it. I've been up since about 6 this morning. I picked Mrs. K up. We went to my son's house, picked up some flowers, tomatoes, and golf balls, and then I couldn't sleep, so I've been messing around ever since. Interesting. Very interesting. Go back to the beginning of this. I lost track of time. Yeah, I believe me, I have too. So I'm not going to use that. I am actually going to use this because I'm comfortable with this. I'm going to start right here. I'm going to go here. And then up here, up here, up here, up here, up here. This is going to be just, again, really quick. And then I'll go in and clean it up later if need be. That's going to look horrible. You know it's going to look horrible when, before you've ever done anything, you already say, that's going to look horrible. So that's going to look horrible. Now you're wondering, why did I start at the bottom of my arm? Well, I started at the bottom of my arm because that's where I want to end up. Right there. Thank you, Tony. T-5. Now if I uncheck that, reconnect that. That's supposed to have gotten rid of the black background, but it looks like that's not working. Imagine that, and it's not working. What in the holy do I got to do? I've done this. I know I can do it. I've done it right. I did it right here with this one. It's the same thing. It's the same principle. If I bring this over here and go in there, take us to the beginning of the frame or wherever it's at, and go into the color page, that's where it's at. It's the same thing. I'm just not remembering how I did it, and probably because I'm a little tired. Go back over here, make sure that's still good, and it is. That's fine. Work on this one. I got 5 minutes to cover Doug's, and then I'm going to go in, and I'm not going to continue. I should continue though. I might continue. I don't know. I'll just wait and see what chat says. Pretty sure if I grab another still, export that still out, export that still out, put it in my stills, and we'll just call this one Yana 2. That way it'll be pretty consistent. Go back to here. I'll be done with that one for the minute, I hope. And go into the media pool, but I got to move zoom out of the way. Put zoom right there. Go into the media pool, grab the media, go down to the bottom. Two right there. And hopefully this is going to do what I wanted it to do when I bring it over here. Bring that over there. Oh, it might have worked. I don't know. Kind of looks like it might not have. I do not know. Because, yeah, see, I still got the black background. And that's what I'm trying to get rid of. And you can see there's a difference between this and this. And I'll get this to look like that. And it'll blend right in. Alien guy. I ran into some alien guys. Yeah. What was the name of that movie? The two guys pick up the alien. Shoot. It's a good movie. I've watched it a couple of times. I think Simon Pegg's in it, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's not working. I seriously am not. Really frustrating. Go into a little bit of overtime here. We'll play Doug. We'll play Doug to the full tilt. We'll go into overtime. So I'm going to go grab this tool, and I'm going to see if I can haphazardly do this. I still haven't changed my settings. It saves about every 2 minutes, or at least that's what it's supposed to do. I love the expressions I get caught on camera with my grandchildren. I don't necessarily need his hand, although I might go in later and grab it. I don't know. Bring this all the way up to there, bring it up to there. Create an alpha node and connect it, and that does that. That's what that's supposed to do. That looks good, except for this line right there, and I'll deal with that later. Now, if I bring this over here, get rid of the media pool, zoom it down. See, it's still got the squareness, but it's not as bad as the other one. Move it out that way just a little bit and go figure out why in the world. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty similar. I can't make it the same size, but that one worked out pretty good, especially if I take it and bring it up. Well, it's not going to look the same because of how I did the masking or the taking the things out. I took the background out. That one looks pretty good. So, doggone it, why can't I get this one to work? I'm going to go into a little bit of overtime. I still got a minute. Can I do this in a minute? Oh, there we go. Can I do this in a minute? Which one is which? I don't want that one. I don't want that one because I got rid of them. Well, get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. That means this is the original one, and we'll bring it down. Go into here. Go to the color tab. Grab my feather tool. Again, I'm going to start here and just kind of haphazardly. Now, I think if you go outside where you're trying to do, I think it gets what you're trying to get. I think. I don't know that for 100% certainty, but we're about to find out. I mean, even though I'm doing this kind of haphazardly, I still want it to look fairly good. So that way, when I go in to make my changes, I don't have to do a lot. Alpha node, mask it out. Well, that looks like it's supposed to, but then again, it did look that way a while ago. So now we'll bring it back over here. We'll bring this up, we'll bring this up, we'll bring this over, bring our playhead over. We will zoom it down. Still has the squareness to it, but it looks a whole lot better than it did. And we'll bring it down, bring it down. I'm going to have to find better pictures that are like this and not the ones that are square. And I'll deal with that. So I can add bubbles in there, except why is her bubble not showing up? This is getting really, really, really. Okay, now the bubbles are there, but then now the bubbles go away. If it ain't one thing, it's another. I tell you. I know I'm tired, but I'm not that tired. So there's the bubble. So theoretically, if I move this over, because go check something out here. If I put that where the bubble is showing, then that should show the doggone thing. So where's the bubble? Bubble showing right there. Where's the bubble come into play? Bubble comes into play. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. I gotta put that over. I gotta put that over. I'll bring this over. There we go. I like this better. I did a better job. It's a better picture. It doesn't have the squareness in this. These are this way because of the squareness. It does work, but it's got the square edges, and I don't like that. You can rotate things around. That's not what I wanted to do, so I'm going to put that back where it was. And I'm going to go ahead and go find better pictures of my grandson and my other These two are twins, by the way. So that'll wrap that up. Go ahead and minimize that. And as you can see, no one has still joined me in Zoom. I'm going to wrap it up. Didn't kick over this time. And interesting. Trying to figure out how I put the zoom in there up here. I don't see it. No, video display. That's what it is. That's why. Okay, I am going to wrap this up. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Alice. Thank you, Long Dog. Thank you, Jesse. Good to see Jesse. Let me go ahead. I know who Jesse is. I'll make him a standard moderator in case he shows up on the nightly show and or Daily Da Vinci. And he is now a standard moderator. Thank you, Alice. Thank you, Tony. Hope to see everyone tonight, 9 o'clock my time, Indiana, Eastern Standard Time, for the normal Zoom Homies with your host, Ken Stout Live, or the Zoom Homies, Ken Stout Live with the Zoom Homies. I get confused on that. See, I told you. I filled in for Doug. I'm confused. I don't know what I'm doing. Everybody have a great afternoon. I'm going to go ahead and hit stop streaming here. You will not be able to reconnect. Your stream will stop. You guys can't see that because I'm showing the wrong screens, but trust me, it